calm yourself.
Walk away.
Maybe you're still attached to the rope.
God damn it!
That's it? How dare you remind me of that?
Can I remove the rope?
You can untie the rope.
I assume you can, yes.
Okay, I untie the rope while I'm, like, power walking away.
I don't have any Eladrin rope magic to use on you. So don't worry.
And then you just sit down against the wall.
Alright.
Well.
And put its head in his hands.
So
you did not seem to enjoy whatever happened.
Gently whisper to Roldar, why don't we check out the door down the corridor next to us? Give him some time. Saloro will point.
Griff?
Sorry, I had to answer a phone call that was called there. I just got back there to hear point.
That's right. Saloro will lean in and whisper to Roldar, why don't we check out the door and the corridor next to us? Give Arenoss some time to recover.
Roldar will nod, take a deep breath, push himself up from the wall, wheeled his equipment back.
Gotta keep Roldar busy.
Dun 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 dun.
Saloro will follow. Jafar
yes.
follows.
Jafar seems very displeased with all of this.
Bunch of rubbish.
And this is one of the really badly destroyed doors, isn't it?
Yes, it has a warning sign on it. Saying danger.
Sounds dangerous, Saloro. Ready?
Saloro tenses up. I was ready as soon as we set foot into this forsaken hellhole.
Roldar takes a very deep breath, gets himself braced, raises one boot, and slams it into the door.
Alright, a door flies open in a shower of splinters. Before, Saloro seems to be a long corridor. Oops. And corridor up here. There is a clear, sort of thick, mucus-like slime trail in the northern corridor. And the smell is quite bad. Like something has been rotting here for quite some time.
After the shockwave of the door being kicked out, Saloro says, whoever designed these locales to Lamashtu really enjoyed long corridors.
Long, very narrow corridors. Ready for perhaps long, pointed attacks like a flame tunnel.
Like, did blind artisans design this? Saloro scoffs.
Roldar carefully considers the architecture.
Yes.
I will consider the architecture alongside you.
Wow, that is a lot of considering. Both of you, take a few minutes to look at the walls and the structure of such. As I've said before, it is very old, probably millennia old, and it is impressive that it's actually holding up as well as it is. Normally, like stone tunnels of this sort would have probably caved in a long time ago. As to why these haven't, you don't really know. The style is archaic and old. No one really builds and designs corridors like this anymore.
If there were warning signs in the door, you said those were written in Goblin? They looked like Goblin, Roldar.
Roldar nods.
Could be some monster in these hallways of some kind.
Indeed, I imagine the Goblins wouldn't have wanted to come in here like they likely did not wish to go into the Room of Red Mist. As such, whatever's in here, they found dangerous, which could perhaps mean that we shall as well.
Oh no! What's this slime on the floor?
You're not sure. It's thick, it's greenish, and it smells horrible.
Roldar sort of like nudges it with his foot and just sees if it's sticky.
It is sticky, like syrup.
Looks like something perhaps vomited here. It's quite sticky like a glue.
Yes, but, if sticky is all that it is, Saloro shrugs, perhaps it could be some sort of secretion from a creature that is able to exude that.
Well, there's only one way to find out.
I think Alvyn should tense at that.
He does, yeah.
Just a suggestion. Saloro probably would too.
He isn't quite sure if he wants to stay near the crazy sorcerer or wants to follow Roldar into sticky stuff. His alternatives don't really seem very great.
You can stick by Erevan.
So Saloro's gonna look at the green sign and then just, be intelligent. Sit down on Jafar. Use his move actions to compel him forward while riding Jafar. Into the black. Because there is nothing there.
Alright, I'm sorry, I was sending a message to DDS. Alright.
Oh.
Roldar enters the chamber and quickly wishes that he probably hasn't. Because towards him, in the death and sort of gore-infested chamber, crawls a hideous being that defies Roldar's description.
I cannot hear
Oh
anything
god,
you say.
what the fuck is that?
It has it sort of slurps with his many spider-like arms and opens its sort of wrong-hinged jaw and sort of a keening, shrieking sound. It just towards Roldar as it sort of slowly rises from the goo-filled floor and slowly hovers towards him, extending its claws like.
Well, good news, Alvyn, Roldar, and myself. I don't think we're gonna get the initiative bonus from our Warlord here. Oh, then fucking Sorcerer's like, fuck this, I'm out.
I think I fixed the initiative part for me, so I do have just +3 now, because it seems to be showing up.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
I got my whopping +8. Riding Jafar, my Tensa's floating disc.
I managed to add him.
He's very important. He's special. All right.
There we go. We shall add.
I think this is just my idea. For 24 hours, I get a mount that I can ride.
Forward.
That's right.
Like imperious wave of the hand.
That's right. I say, good sir.
Big sneering coming from beneath you.
I can feel your sneer.
We add these people too. Why not?
Oh, I got disconnected.
Right.
Yep. Oh.
Saloro is the first to act.
Hooray! Well, the first thing we're going to do is, could you give me more like a what sort of thing would this relate to in appearance? Is it like insect style? Is it all sort of fleshy masses? Or
it seems to perhaps have been an amalgamation of a person's face, because it has eyes and something like sort of resembles human features, but the rest of it is so bloated and corrupted that it's long gone if it ever was human. It has sort of a pulsating green sort of sack hanging behind it, sort of like a spider or a wasp perhaps, and a huge sort of poisonous gland sticks out from it. Over this are draped sort of flimsy and greasy tendrils of flesh that sort of vibrates and pulsates with the rest of the body. Its mouth opens vertically, and from it springs black, sort of hooked arms coated with some hideous black ichor that sort of oozes from it. And as I said, it has a hissing, sort of shrieking sound as it approaches Roldar.
Clearly unnatural, then would there be anything that he would know about, in dungeons do these things actually exist, or in terms of arcane magic, whether it's compiled together out of people? Is it made of people? Is it still a mystery?
It's made out of people. Runs. He could roll for dungeoneering.
Okay. go ahead and get that down then.
Saloro is not actually sure what this is. He has never, as far as he can remember anyway, seen or heard anything like this. It seems to have a sort of a lot of tentacles and sort of poisons and venoms and things.
Okay.
He's not sure. Perhaps the corrupting influences of this place has sort of spawned this hideous thing. He has never heard of it before.
Alright. In that case, as a standard action, Saloro is going to, he pulls out a pencil from his mouth.
Yep. Hold on, I'm gonna write something on my sheet here.
One of the tentacles pulls out a pencil from inside some of the fleshy folds. Scratches down something on a parchment of flesh.
I forgot to do my taxes before we do this. I need to.
Thought I was going to do illusory obstacles. Oh well, I clicked that. Alright, he takes 4 psychic damage, and I'll go ahead and add the notification. He cannot take opportunity actions until the end of my next turn. And, fearing that there might be some sort of area effects thing that will spill down the hallway, as his move action, he will compel Sensor's floating disc to... calling back... See, yeah, I gotta think of something. Calling back towards the others. We found another of Lamashtu's creations! It is hostile! In turn.
Alright.
I did consider dazing it, but I ended up sending wing flesh-devouring sprites at it.
No, your mother.
It glides closer to Roldar. Let's see here. He lashes out with his tentacles, trying to envelop Roldar in its ivory, spiky evilness.
What a description.
Trying to envelop you in evilness.
Is it untimed damage or is it not?
This is untyped damage with the tentacles.
Okay.
Hey, so I'm grappled.
Yes, indeed.
Now I need to look up grappling.
See if I can actually... Do I have that status? I am immobilized. Grappled.
Hell.
Oh, it's not here. I think you're immobilized.
Movement. Under movement state, there is grabbed. Does that work?
That should work, yes.
Sorry I forgot to daze it, Griff. I fucking slipped my head.
Oh, let's set that state.
I had an old
Just
man
go,
moment.
I'm just looking up what grappled, how I can get out of it, and what things I can do. First time being grappled.
Hmm.
Hi, girls.
Hello.
Hi.
You attempt to escape from an enemy who has grabbed you. See grab.
Yes.
Oh, make an acrobatics or athletics check.
In
And it's a
theory,
move action.
in theory, you can do that.
The DC is 16 to try to escape.
Cool. I get to roll it twice, I think.
Since it's a
Because
move
of,
action, you would be able to, yes, if you failed. the
No,
first
as
time.
part of being a Goliath, I'm a strong athlete or something. I get to roll them twice and choose
nice.
either result.
All right. Why
hit
the
the
hell
wrong
haven't you been
target.
doing that for every other athletics?
Because I just noticed it today. It's like, oh.
I have more power than I expected. Oh.
Is that the end of the
Just with
Abomination's
athletics.
turn, DM?
Yeah, he will. He can attempt the escape as a part of a move, I think.
It's a move.
I just wanted to make sure it was the end of the enemy's turn, that's all.
Oh, you mean he ends his turn? Yes. This ends his turn. Roldar notices when he is grabbed by all his tentacles that the horrific sort of vertical mouth has opened, and a what looks like a black stinger has emerged from the hole, sort of being ready to perhaps pierce something Roldar probably would not want to be.
And let me just re-roll that fail.
You did roll a 1 on that, so the only way you can go is...
Oh, for fuck!
Roldar needs
So that's-
to train. I'm just.
That's
What would I
one of
need
those
the spider?
moves.
Yeah, that was a move. So you can convert your standard into a move. Or you can do that, yeah.
At the end of my turn. Standard into a move.
Mm-hmm.
There we go.
All right, Roller breaks free.
So now
what
you'll
was
still
it that-
see, now you'll still have a standard action because you burned your action point.
Yep. Bull charge. Get out of it.
Bull-
Smash.
You're not moving, bull charge. What?
Can you do that while standing still?
Yeah. It replaces when charging. It allows you
Yeah.
to replace
Oh,
it.
we also had
cards.
this discussion.
Yeah,
The
it's-
DM was confused. I was like, what? It's just
Memory-
a name. It's just a name.
Yep, yeah, a memory
So
like a
action point gives me +1 attack.
Mm-hmm.
We're not
Okay.
quite
Oh,
within.
no.
You're
It
not
doesn't
quite
because
within
you're
sight.
out of my hearing. You can't hear me or see me, so
So just attack.
you get no bonus at all from my things, though.
Nope.
Too far.
Okay, so just to clarify, no bonuses from using an action point.
You don't
Yes.
get any bonuses at all because the Warlord is not involved in this situation.
Okay. Okay, that failed. Okay, let me try that again.
I'm not around to give you orders.
There we go.
I smash it back 1, move in.
You're gonna follow it into its domain. I see.
Well, I have to. It's part of it.
Oh, that's right.
It's like you then shift, so it's like okay. And secondary. Oh.
Oh, damn it!
On the plus
Well-
side,
I'm happy it isn't prone.
Well, Roldar matters more than
I'm up to 8. And give me a second. I've still got a few things to do. And I'm not bloodied yet, but there we go. Resist 5 to all damage.
All right.
That's Roldar's full turn.
Very well. Alvyn.
Evan isn't quite sure why he follows Saloro and Roldar in the first place, and now he's kind of regretting doing so. As a move action, I
Before,
will...
stop.
Oh, okay.
Stop. Before Alvyn takes any action, he notices that there is movement coming from this corridor down here. When he looks, he sees that something is sort of attached to the roof, it seems, and slowly crawling its way towards him and Saloro in the corridor.
Okay.
Oh!
It's clearly trying to be sneaky up there, but Alvin's keen eyes notice it.
What does it look like?
It looks like some sort of bluish goo or mass that's slowly undulating and sort of forming itself and sort of pouring or it's sort of flowing towards them on the roof or ceiling. Sorry.
Okay. Alvyn turns to Saloro and says, "You know what? It would be a great time for someone, for example me, to get Arenoss at Erevan, I think. Also, there's some blue
I would
stuff
certainly
sneaking on
hope
the
that they
ceiling."
would have heard me calling out very loud, considering that we are like less than 15 squares away from them.
Yes, we heard you.
I mean, if you want to run past Saloro sitting on top of the disc, by all means, go for it.
Yeah. I
Evan
can
was-
make I
Leave
can make
Roldar
Evan
alone to
and
die. Leave Roldar alone to die. Go for it, yeah. He doesn't
I can make Evan and me fly over there actually, so that Evan can get in front of you.
Alvyn frowns. He was clearly looking for an excuse to run away really fast.
Yeah, you can move a few steps back, but yeah.
I mean, I would actually say, well, depends on what Roldar wants to do in there, but he's pretty committed to that. You can go
Yeah.
out there and assist him.
I guess I will. As a move action, I will move
Whoa, jeez.
right here, which might seem counterproductive, but it's not.
Trust me.
Stealth check on the abomination,
Mm-hmm.
and then I would like to use Fleeting Spirit Strike. I can shift 3 squares before the attack.
Saloro is just
Use my
rotating
attack here.
on Jafar. He's just like trying to follow his movement.
I see Saloro like Yoda, basically on that little floaty thing he has, just floating around.
Yeah, I'm just walking below his disc.
How is this a good strategy?
Yes.
Does a 21 beat the abomination's perception check?
Yes.
Excellent. And I think I hit.
Yes.
Sneak attack, and I can shift another 3 squares, and I will hide right behind Saloro, if I can. My mouse is not doing what I want.
In the black areas, it's hard for us to maneuver anyway.
Mm-hmm.
And that's my turn.
Arenoss.
Alright, Erevan. Ready for another round of flying?
I guess so. It looked like you interrupted Arenoss doing something, but he nods.
Interrupted me during something?
You interrupted Erevan during something.
Yes,
Okay.
Arenoss is the one who interrupted, not the sounds of combat and screaming and raging. And Saloro saying, "Yeah, we found more abominations." It was the Sorcerer's fault. I do not disagree with that. I'm just merely...
Or you know, the screaming and death of the party is something Erevan is so used to by now, he doesn't really care anymore.
Yes, fine, Arenoss, what is it?
It's just the party's dying.
Yeah.
Oh, bother.
Also, when you look at Arenoss, you can see his eyes are glowing red with hatred, and sort of red mist is coming out from his eyes as he looks at you.
Let me put down my journal, then.
I'm fine. And then he cast Sorcerer's Cicero on him and Aaron.
Alright, describe for us this Sorcerer Sirocco.
I can't target both. God damn it. Oh well.
Did you
basically,
select the macro
Arenoss,
to only be like a one-target thing?
I don't know. It lets me and one ally within 10 squares fly. Basically, Arenoss starts blowing out a magical wind through his mouth, and it lifts up both Aaron and Arenoss and pulls them down the hallway.
Yeah. Your move speed +2, apparently.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. So, gonna move to there, and Aaron can also make his move.
Now, okay.
Yeah, it's you get like another move action basically, and then I have my move action left, so I'm gonna move to there, and I'm gonna use an action point, and then I'm gonna cast Ice Dragon Teeth, like like so.
All right.
+1 to attack, right?
Yes.
And there we go. He is slowed.
All right.
Nice.
It seems that when the Ice Dragon Teeth hit the Azure, whatever it is, the ensuing cold does hurt it quite a lot, actually.
Oh. Dragon Frost next.
If only the vulnerability were designed so that the extra damage would be automatic.
Yes, wouldn't that be grand?
Yeah.
He's slowed, you say?
Yep.
If only someone had punched in the vulnerability. No.
Next turn. Here we go.
And I end my turn. And you basically see Arenoss running past you with his eyes glowing, and his eyes actually shifts to a blue color when he casts this.
Fucking the disc tilts to the side.
So now he has like an icy blue color.
By the hoarfrost. Oh.
The what?
Actually, I think you can, if you go to, if you edit your power, you can actually, if you click in the box that says Leader Healing Power, you don't need to target the Sorcerer Sirocco anymore. It just becomes a flavor text and an effect text. So try that.
Right. What did you say? I wanted to change my my sound is fucked up again.
All right, the Sorcerer Sirocco. Go to go into the edit power thing, and then there's a box you can click in. It's Leader Healing Power, I think it's called.
Okay.
What I actually end up doing for like my my shield or my memory of 1,000 lifetimes, I have like the attack type set to personal with the target line to personal. And
yes,
it doesn't have me, since it's a utility power,
Yes, that can also work. Quite nice, I think.
It doesn't really matter, however, since it's we know what it does.
Alright. Did yes? Did he crash?
Maybe.
Perhaps so, while he was trying to move his token. Nope.
Oh jeez.
Flailing about.
Freaking
I
out!
just realised I was muted.
Yes, yes. All of your plans were conducted silently.
Anyway, I just run past Saloro. If the disc is still tilted, I'll go past it that way.
From the other side, there. What the?
The robe is fluttering with all of the wind blowing past.
Then I shall draw my sword as remaining action.
Right.
You can do it as part of your move, I think.
I do it with mine anyway. I could do it anyway. I think.
So
So.
you want to get rid of your template that you drew there?
Oh yeah, I'm sorry.
It's not a problem. Just wanted to point it out.
Yep.
Right. It's the ooze thing that seems quite sad of being slowed.
Yes,
As it should
the
be.
amorphic features seem sad.
Yep. It doesn't undulate and pulse as much as
That
it
sounds
did.
like it needs to be disheartened.
Oh. Oh. Well, let's see. Does it have any?
Does he have a ranged?
Looking that up right now.
In event
we just move
character
back?
can't reach.
He uses 2 actions to get closer, and sort of reaches his cold tentacles for Erevan.
Maybe we should actually all move back and just kite him.
We don't. I don't think we should move back.
Maybe just close the door and pretend nothing of this.
So you just hear like, Roldar, I'm coming to help. As Saloro uses his move action to command the disc to move his normal move speed. Just speeds past Arenoss.
Please tell me you on it.
As a standard action, let's actually try to do a better job of assisting, because the opportunity attack could have been helpful, but ultimately it ended up not being. What could be more helpful though is illusory obstacles, designed in theory. No. Well, we can do a better job of this. Lifetimes aid me. Is a 13 good enough to hit its will?
Let's see, 13. It is very close, but it's not enough.
Well, that's no fun. What do you mean I don't have any action points left? Silly game. I have 1 left. How dare you? Insults me. It's like, I have the value set to 2. I used my edit character, and so I use when it's like, nope, you have none.
It says for me that you actually spent 1.
I have 2. So 2 minus 1 is 1.
I misheard you then, sorry.
Source what he's doing in school.
God damn it. Alright.
1 available, 1 spent.
Unfortunately, I can't daze it again unless I color spray, and that would color spray you. And I don't think you do a pretty good job of surviving the pretty colors, so we'll just throw down another winged horde on it, and that opportunity attack actions state will just stay.
Alright.
That will end Saloro's turn.
It is the abomination. Now, Roldar escaped. Well, I'm not really a fan of that. So he will 5-foot float over here.
Wait a minute. Oh, that triggers.
Mm-hmm.
And melee basic attack. I gain a +1 attack onto this and +4 damage. Actually, +6 because that's Battle Rage of Vigor on top of that. And he gets kicked back here. Then he can continue his movement if he wishes.
He was just shifting, so,
So there you go. There goes
stuff.
your move.
There went his move action.
He does seem very displeased. He still has his...
Still has a standard, yeah.
Mhm.
The tentacles have a 20-foot reach. What?
Fireball.
Exactly. It's time for the fireball.
Fuck this, we're busting out the level 5 deal. Nothing shit.
He floats forward again. And he tries to impale Roldar with his stinger as a minor action.
That's an interesting minor action.
Oh,
I didn't like that.
Venomous bite.
That's my point.
Quotations.
Exactly.